What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Goldenhashira here. Today we are going to be reviewing the fourth chapter of Choujin X. This chapter really came out of nowhere. I know I said that about the previous chapter, but I mean, like, with this one, it was literally released, what, less than a week after the third chapter came out? Like, I'm not complaining or anything. Like, that's cool. But I just wish I kind of knew a bit ahead of time. But yeah. But regardless, it wasn't too bad though. So hopefully we won't have to wait too long for the next chapter to come out. But guess we'll see. So if you all do enjoy this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And also join my Discord so we can have a discussion about anything anime, manga, or just life related. And yeah. So without any further ado, let's begin chapter 4. So Tokyo hangs out feeding some pigeons while talking and like thinking about what Azuma said to him in the previous chapter, and we see multiple examples of Tokyo copying Azuma and not thinking for himself. So the pigeons are talking back to him, which is it's really something, but when you think about it, it's not really that big of a deal because he's technically a vulture now. So it has to be an effect of his chosen powers that allows him to communicate with birds, which is quite interesting in its ambulance outside anyway. So he talks to the birds or the pigeons about what he should do, and then like a group of students walk past him and just see him talking to some birds, and of course they're thinking, what the flip is this man doing? He didn't ask himself if he was like, if he was Ozma, what would he do? And if he was like him, then Ozma would likely see him in a different way or whatever. You just see him differently overall. So he attempts to change himself back in order to control his powers by stating literally the words change back and release over and over. And this went on for about 2 days. So he definitely wasn't getting nowhere by just saying release and change back. So Tokyo realizes that he must come up with a plan soon because his fake illness plan that he used to get out of school was about to run out. So he comes up with the idea to return to the very zoo that he and Azuma visited as children. So he reaches the zoo only to find out that it had been closed for about a month. But he sees a strange girl in the distance, and he tries. Oh no, he tries. He gets nervous because he never saw himself talking to a girl like that because she literally appeared to be like a model or something like that with like the clothes she was wearing and whatever. So she notices Tokyo wanting to get inside the zoo. So she points to an opening in the fence, and the two make their way inside. So the girl seemed to be quite obsessed with seeing birds for some reason. And I would say at the time of me reading this, I had a feeling that she was pretty suspicious because she just constantly talked about wanting to see birds, but it gets weirder. So after spotting a few different animals, the girl pushed Tokyo right in front of a snake. Then she got close to the snake herself. So literally right then and there, I should have just it should have just clicked thrown in my head that she was definitely a I mean, at that point in time, I think I already knew that she was a chosen. I just didn't know what type of chosen she was, but it was kind of a dead giveaway. But she got close to the snake and started talking to it part. So yeah. Um so Tokyo tries to come up with something to say to the girl, like something about animals or whatever, just trying to make small talk. But he would have been copying Azuma by stating animal facts or whatever. And he wasn't trying to think about Azuma at that time because he was just trying to differentiate himself, basically. So after some time, the girl directed Tokyo to the bird forest, so the bird enclosure or whatever, and he notices the vulture from all those years ago, so the exact same one. So then he asks the vulture if he remembers him, and then the girl got close to Tokyo, calling him adorable as if she was about to take off his mask. And this is where it was just a not really like a bomb drop because, like I said, at that point in time, I already knew she was a Chosen. I just didn't know what type. Well, so instead of taking off his mask, she transformed into a snake and attempted to eat Tokyo whole as a snake would. So with this happening, this girl reminds me of another character from another manga slash anime where she tries to eat the MC. And of course, I was referring to Rise from Tokyo Ghoul, which was, I believe, in the first episode of the anime. So definitely a bunch more similarities with Tokyo Ghoul, which I have no problem with whatsoever. If anything, I want to see more similarities between this and Tokyo Ghoul, but also I want to see like this go off in its own direction, so it's not just copying everything from Tokyo Ghoul. So it can be unique in its own way. So yeah, like I said, honestly, I knew something was up with this chick because she looked pretty suspicious this whole time. Cause I'm assuming it was nighttime because nobody else seemed to be present, and she's just outside of a zoo, just looking odd. And then she kept talking about wanting to see birds. So yeah, like right then and there, I should have knew that she was a snake chosen. So yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. And if so, please don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe. I know this is a little, I mean, I think it's around the same time as all the chapters would be. I think this one was like a couple pages short, so I don't think it was too bad though. So let me know what you all think about this chapter in the comments or in my Discord. Yeah. So golden, hashira out, and hope to see you all next time. Peace out. Stay safe.